Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. And this one will be for the sign of Leo. Leo, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. If you enjoy the videos, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. But if you haven't joined the channel yet, I'd love to have you on board. Please remember though that the readings are general. They will not always resonate. Sometimes you've got love coming in here. Sometimes you'll have to go and check out other aspects of your natal chart or check out another reader. But yeah, don't try to make it fit. All right, I am using the Before Tarot here, and I'm ready to do your reading. Oh, I've seen this card. You know what? The cards are all full of endings and beginnings and love for the next week. Please don't take the whole thing of the week seriously though, because sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes it can have already happened. So here we are with the Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords is walking away from pain and heartbreak or negative thinking, and no longer wanting to have this in your life. You're giving yourself a second chance here, so that there's sort of rebirth. There is definitely something about to come in to help you move in a different direction. This is a Ten of Wands, so you're finishing and starting out new stuff all over the place here and looking out towards your future. I feel like this has got to do with love. We do have the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Cups flipped out at me a couple of times when I was doing your reading. So let's have a look. Okay, so we have the Moon card coming up here. So the Moon talks about things that are unknown, things yet to be revealed. Sometimes this is about like things at a human level where we're waiting for somebody to tell us something that we know is happening but they haven't told us yet. Or it can be the universe holding things up her sleeve as she does. Now I have the Seven of Pentacles coming in here. So the Seven of Pentacles talks about planting seeds for your future, waiting patiently. So it looks to me here as if you could be waiting for a Pisces or a Cancer, but you could also be waiting for some answers to some sort of issue or problem that you have here. Okay, could stem to your past here. It could be that you're trying to get some answers from something in your past. All right, there's the Hierophant. So it could be to do with a relationship, a marriage. You're trying to bring in some sort of stability here with someone from your past. It's like you've planted seeds. I think you want some sort of relationship with somebody from your past here, but you're not sure how they're feeling with this Moon. Let's keep going. There's the King of Cups. So we've definitely got Pisces, Cancer energy. Could be Scorpio energy here. Virgo energy. Strength card, Leo energy. It's like you've been working towards something here, Leo. Something you want to see come to fruition. I feel like you've been putting in a lot of energy here to try and move something forward, and it's got something strongly to do with your past. We also have the Virgo energy here with Justice. You have like 4 major arcana here, which everybody has today. There seems to be something from your past that needs to be revealed to you in order for you to move forward. This thing that's to be revealed to you actually will bring you in a lot more stability. But it's about your fears here. It's something to do with something that's deeply hidden within you from childhood. Okay, it's about this. Overgiving. Overgiving. You could be a bit of a people pleaser, but you're moving away from this energy now. And moving on, there's a decision, head over heart decision, some sort of balancing, a lot of stability, trying to get this balance, balance, balance. Okay, all right, I'll give it a good read. Something you're walking away from here. You are, I think, after seeing the cards down here, revisiting your past here, trying to understand something here about yourself, because you need to put these burdens down. There's an opportunity for you to move forward here. But in order to do that, you have to get rid of the fears that are holding you back. And the fear you're feeling here is something to do with your childhood. And whatever it is, it stops you getting this sort of stability here, and it's hidden within you. Now, often when you say that, I think people try to understand what it is, and sometimes it may be something that you can't really put a name to, but it may be something that you learned in childhood that stops you taking risks. So maybe your fears of not being enough, not being complete, not having the confidence, not having the inner strengths. And the universe is trying to get you to understand something here. And it really feels to me like you've been in a position where perhaps you invest too much time and energy into things and you don't get a lot back. And there's sort of like this idea of understanding balance in relationships. I feel like you want to move forward. Perhaps the new relationship isn't here yet. Perhaps you're thinking about the next relationship, because it feels to me like you're trying to understand how not to overinvest and to let the other person invest into the relationship too. So you may have been a very strong giver in your relationships, and perhaps that hasn't always served you well. So there's this feeling here that you're going inside here to understand this healing and this balance, to be able to understand how to move forward in the future. So it may be that you've been quite hurt in the past. You may have had, some issues around people betraying you, and you're trying to work out now how to move forward and not bring this energy back in again. Nice reading. Actually, I'll read you Wisdom of the Oracle one here. So this is inner work, inner child work. We have the card of conflict and chaos coming out here. And that is card number 33. I must have opened it right on that page. Okay. So the essential meaning here is about disarray and being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites and the value of chaos before order. So it says opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. And that's what you're doing here. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal. So it might be external because it's manifesting in relationships, friendships, whatever, but the internal part is the childhood stuff that you've learned. So you're projecting outwards and causing disarray. So this is about facing that storm, facing your understanding of why this is happening, and understanding how perhaps this isn't your fault, that perhaps relationships don't always go the way you want to, but understanding how you work in a relationship, how you manifest people into your life might help you to understand how to have something more meaningful going forward so that you don't get hurt. Thanks, Leo.